So, und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu A Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Bla. Ich stelle mal gerade noch was ein und dann geht's weiter. Oh Gott, war die Begrüßung mal wieder beschissen. Ba, ba.
Right.
You're right. Du, du, du. So, Füße. Wir nähern uns ja tatsächlich immer mehr dem Finale des Spiels, obwohl das wahrscheinlich immer noch 10 Stunden weg ist. So locker. Aber, jo, why not? So, ich hatte gespeichert. Was muss ich tun? Gute Frage, nächste Frage. Bla bla, left with some free time at night. We agreed to spend the remainder. Bla. Okay. Where are they? Ah, okay. Achso, ist es über uns oder was? Whoop. Du. Okay, alles klar. Da hinten, da. Oh ja, okay. Tatsächlich, wirklich nur so ein bisschen. Okay. Dich mag ich nicht, Chrome. Du bist bestimmt C und ich kann's eh im Stream sagen. Du. Ah, na. Ah, Seitenwechsel. Oh Gott. Na klar, man hat auch nichts Besseres zu tun, als andere Leute zu bedienen. Das Beste, was man sich vorstellen kann. Hihi. Markius. Okay. So, auf der Ebene haben wir alles safe. Das heißt runter. Here we go. What? Of course. Hier schnell bei der Glotze einstellen. Ne, das passt. Okay. Bom, 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 bom. Ciao, aber wir dürfen nicht gehen. Was nun? Haben wir jetzt wieder eine Markierung oben für unser Zimmer oder was? Nee, auch nicht. Hä? Okay. Kriegen wir jetzt ihr dunkles Geheimnis raus? Sie ist bestimmt S. Jetzt sieht man sie gleich mit Perücke und so. Nein? Okay. Okay, ja. Was wundert er sich denn, dass sie... keine Ahnung. Wenn sie normalerweise hier wohnt, sollte er sich doch nicht wundern, wenn sie hier ein bisschen durch die Gegend latscht. Ah, du bist auch ein Lappen, Jupp.
Hey, Elisa.
Yeah?
Sorry, were you
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me of that night in Nord.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm so I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, but then I get all worked up over something as trivial.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though. And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Rurit.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left, and now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all... Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. I can't understand why she chooses to be so alone.
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my... But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope. I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by... She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still... She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been this... Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman, all for what? More work? I've never seen her indulge herself. Not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but...
Ugh.
That's how she is. And that's why I'm scared. I don't want life to just pass her by.
That's really sweet, Elisa.
Where did that come from?
Ja, das war wirklich weird.
You're always looking out for the people in your life. Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them. It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with Laura and Fee. Heck, I still remember how you told me off for hurting my sister's feelings. You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too. And you should know that we're all really grateful to you for it. I'm worried about what's happening here in Rurit. This is your home, and your mother might be caught up in whatever's going on. I think we should look into it. What do you...
What are you saying?
What? But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the time?
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Everyone else does too. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Machias does too. Even Crow's been concerned about you. We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more about what's going on. You know, kind of like we always do.
Well, if you say so, but I'll save the thanks for later. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her. But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any idea what my... It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call at least.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering to you. Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can discuss how we want...
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contact. Oh, and one more thing. If I were you, I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that. I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you? This isn't so different, really.
Huh? Oh, I guess you're right. Sorry, it's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down. But now that you mention it, she did seem to resent it more as she got older. But when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all upset anyway.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
All right. Well, she seems like she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads.
So. Okay. Phone call.
Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Is this Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you, but it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Technically speaking, yes. But with the provincial army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But, sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F. It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
A bar called F on the south side of the upper level. Got it.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. And by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop, but it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Jo, kein Problem. Wir gehen in eine Bar, die F heißt. What the fuck? Why F? Ah. Ich glaube, da kann sich jeder seinen Scheiß schon selber zusammenreimen, wa? Head out.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there.
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me not to worry, Masterine. Your secret's safe with me. So enjoy your night to the fullest.
Wait,
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning.
I assure you, I'm not that lucky. I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting, and they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while.
Very well then. I'll lock up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all...
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway,
Of course.
Ich sage auch noch, dass Sharon nicht koscher ist. Auf gar keinen Fall, Mann. Ich weiß nicht, ich würde immer noch sagen, das ist S. Sharon S, so, ja, bla. Airship.
it's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial...
Manufacturer? Yes.
What was that?
Uns verfolgt wer?
Right. She said she'd be waiting at a bar. It's supposed to be somewhere on the southern side of the upper level.
Where are you going?
Oh, Vieh hat uns erwischt. Ups.
V, how long have you been? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the pen?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry,
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now.
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our fields. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger. All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
What the fuck? Er muss eigentlich da schnell hin und... Also, das geht aber auch nicht viel, ehrlich nicht.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Let me in. Was?
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Ich meine, warum, was sollen wir jetzt hier draußen theoretisch noch machen? Weil ich meine, keine Ahnung, irgendeinen Grund muss es ja haben, warum Vieh überhaupt raus wollte. Aber wir können ja auch nicht so ein bisschen optionalen Shit machen, ne? Weil, keine Ahnung, als wenn uns das Spiel jetzt hier aus der Stadt rausgehen lassen würde. Oh, Kacke. Okay. Ja, kein Bedarf, danke. What the fuck, was? Ah, also siehst du, dann gibt es doch immer dann so eine Quest und so. Deswegen habe ich auch immer kein höheres Ranking als B gekriegt.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Okay, wahrscheinlich irgendwo da hinten. Wäre jetzt mal so meine Vermutung. Oh mal, wir suchen ja ein Kind. Okay, hier kann nichts sein. Könnten wir theoretisch die Kirche? Ja, können wir sogar. Ah, du bringst uns nix. Kameraabfuck im Turbo-Mode. Okay, kein Kind in der Kirche. Ah, ich meine, hey, Versuch was wert. What? Ah. Voll weird. Ah, guck, vielleicht kriegen wir deswegen nachher mal ein A-Ranking. Wer weiß. So, jetzt gehen wir aber hoch in die Bar. Was ist denn hier eigentlich? Okay, irgendeine Hütte. Scheiß drauf. Aber die Bar. Ja, ja. Enter. Oh doch, hier waren wir schon mal drin, glaube ich, oder? Ja.
Alright, now to find Captain. Oh!
Oh Gott.
I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage.
Oh Gott, ey.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh,
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rain's bodyguard.
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter. What do you say we get a table for...
Wir sind in der Kneipe mit einer 13-Jährigen, man weiß Bescheid, ne? Ja,
It's good to see you both.
Ja, 15, 16.
I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually.
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions. Like, about why Milliam transferred into our class. But there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff at the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city, but maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the Provincial Army. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration dispute. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
Maybe the kid.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts work.
I can't deny that, but at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand.
Wait.
Wow, she really said it. So the noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the four great. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on them.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man. Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Rue? And how are Elisa's family and the Rhineford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Rhineford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Rhineford's major divisions.
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The 2 of you are aware that project management at Rhineford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units, too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer, but suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford. Lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something.
For years now, Rhineford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances. Some to the nobles, with others supporting the reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Rhineford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chairman, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a...
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the provincial army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best to stay out of it. Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office in Ruhr.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Wie unaufwendig die Rechnung dann da anzuschicken, ne? Nö.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too. For free, even.
I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh? She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be yours.
Hello? Reen Schwarzer speak.
Reen, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's just you, Elise.
What do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Reen.
Oh, God.
Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
He'll do no such thing.
Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Können wir sich jetzt mal einen riesen Einlauf von seinen Freunden holen?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for
Scan
you.
the gem.
Keep up the good work.
The time has come. First Hyman, then Crossbell. Now who shall be the fairer to me?
As you wish.
We'll hit him so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head.
Okay, das ist doch eine andere Stimme, ne? Oder? Ah, gut, keine
Keep
Ahnung.
your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Okay, doch, das ist eine andere Stimme.
Yeah!
Ich hätte tatsächlich gedacht, das ist Sharon, aber das scheint nicht zu passen. Gut, aber bei Crow und C bin ich mir eigentlich total sicher. So. Also 100%. Aber hey, mal gucken.
So tired. The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. Must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people. Sure is a nice day today, isn't it?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
Ja.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you! After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another...
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast.
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Reen. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress.
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
Alter.
Oh, really?
Sophie, du bist aber auch so gemein.
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of... I mean, for shame, Reen! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
Alter, wie geil, ey. You lucky son of a... I mean, shame. Alter, voll geil.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here, and now that we know, we should be able to do something about it. What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovation. I never thought that'd lead to something.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiance?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions. But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years.
Okay,
Even
ja.
still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
All right, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this. And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for...
Na, was für eine Scheiße dürfen wir heute machen? Required. A ferocious monster has appeared. Bla, okay. Super. Machen wir ihn noch nicht als erstes. Was haben wir hier? Bla, because with the RF arms in the fancy giving schade. Okay. Milk is missing. Could you please have us find a loved little kitty? Alter, denn Ernst?
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the...
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Reinford's... Look alive, everyone!
Right, Roger.
Gotcha.
So. Map. There. Flup. Da. Wir lesen natürlich wieder ganz viel. Super fast. Oh shit. Okay, Marcus hat eine andere Waffe drin. What the heck? Shots fired. Okay, so they gave her the shotgun with the advantage of Marcus' hands. Which is okay, Saxon Mountain Path. Bisschen rumballern. Okay, machen wir. Null Problemo. So, wo ist das andere Ding? Unten wahrscheinlich. Ah. War das jetzt unten? Nee. Das ist die Hütte. Jo, haben wir angenommen. Bla 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 bla. Guck mal, was die gute Dame von uns möchte. Achso, das war mit der Katze, ne? Okay, also sie muss draußen sein, aber in der Stadt. Da, wo wenig los ist und wo sie sich verkriechen kann. Da, wo wir das Kind gestern gefunden haben, zufällig. Schade, das wäre jetzt das Einfachste hier gewesen. Oder kann man das zufällig irgendwo sehen? Nee, das müssen wir suchen, ne? Das müssen wir suchen. Das ist nur, um hier runterzukommen, oder? Wo ist der hinten? Da. Kätzchen gefunden. Oh, nicht abhauen, nicht ab, ey. Shit, jetzt müssen wir das Vieh jetzt suchen. Ja, hätte ja auch sein können, dass es zurückgelaufen ist, aber das wäre zu einfach, ne? Da, vielleicht ist sie jetzt hier? Okay, nein. Bank, 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 Bank. Alter, ohne den Turbo, ohne Scheiß würde ich die ganzen Klamotten hier nicht machen. Das würde mich wahnsinnig machen. Ja, das ist schlecht. Wir sind jetzt alles gerade abgegangen hier oben. Okay, dann wird sie hoffentlich irgendwo unten rumflitzen. Doggo. Yeah. Ganz toll. Also die wird vermutlich wieder, aber irgend... Okay, da ist sie. What? Tja, lol. Das hat gerade tatsächlich geruckelt, da im Zug, ne? Lol. Ah, das ist aber kein Purring. Kein Purr. Schnurren ist was anderes. Gut, haben wir das fertig. Wunderbar. So, das andere war... Straße. Wir müssen noch runter. Okay. Jetzt mal runter, dann gucken, wo ich da lang muss. Warte mal, war doch jetzt nur was mit Eule, ne? Oder? Dancing Owls, ja. Okay. Ja, dass wir jetzt erstmal die Eulen finden müssen. Das zählt gar... Oh, nicht
Yeah, get it together, people. Here we go. Leave it.
Oh, ich bin eingefroren.
That's not supposed to happen.
I can do this. Fire!
Alter, hab ich mir mal gerade wieder ein Eigentor geschossen, ne?
It's my turn.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Right.
Man sollte mich killen, dann mach ich gleich einmal einen Dingens und,
No.
Yo. Holy shit.
Oh no! They caught us off guard.
Go! My turn.
Yeah, you're done. Cross straight. See ya. You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Ja, mein Fehler. Absolutely. Nee, das garantiert auch nicht. Da oben war Sackgasse, ne? Ja, da ist es natürlich auch nichts
That looks like a
Heutiges.
strong one. Be careful.
Und wir gehen jetzt mit dem Mob suchen. Hau bloß ab. Kann mich tatsächlich nicht dran erinnern, als wenn ich irgendwo mal gestern sowas Äudiges gesehen hätte. Aber naja. Ach, das sind Eulen.
Shall we begin?
Ah, okay.
It's my turn. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Leave it to me. How about this? Now!
Well, that went better than expected.
Go.
Ah, okay. Das wird ein bisschen eklig. So, warte mal, das heißt aber, wenn ich jetzt da eigentlich Beat hier hin und her wechsle, kann ich immer wieder in die Mobs reinrennen, oder? Richtig? Ja.
Come on then. I can do fire now.
My turn. Now.
Leave it to me. How about this? Now! My turn.
Kann ich irgendwie gar nichts machen vielleicht so?
Arcus.
I can do this. Let's go.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Go.
Ah, soll's auch nichts machen.
Leave it to me. Keep that. All right, let's keep moving.
Ist jetzt irgendwas passiert? Waren die das jetzt doch nicht? Gute Frage. Nächste Frage. Ich habe mir die Namen natürlich nicht angeguckt, aber das ist für mich eine Eule halt, ne?
Bring it on. Here we go.
Doch, das sind sie.
There.
Right. Fire.
It's my turn. Locked it. Won't get away.
My turn.
My turn.
Schön, wenn alle eh schon voll sind.
Arcus active.
Thanks. It's my turn. Thanks. Go.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
That takes care of them.
Ich bin mir trotzdem nicht sicher, wie viel muss ich denn davon killen? Das ist ja mal der Problem. We need to use the defeat and then 10. Ach so, siehst du. Wer lesen kann, ist klein Vorteil. Aha. Wer lesen kann, ist klar ein Vorteil. Wäre wahrscheinlich schneller gegangen, wenn da eine Zahl gestanden hätte. Also. Ne?
Enemy sighted. Go. There.
My turn.
It's my turn. Locked in. Walk it away. Go.
It's my turn. Arcus activate. Huh?
Go.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Leave it to me.
Ah, kann er nur eintreffen. Klasse.
Right. Arcus activate.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Give it up, everyone.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
Right.
Echt jetzt?
My turn.
Wow. Fuck you.
All right, let's do this. Leave it to me. All right, let's keep moving.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Now's our chance. Here we go. There.
Right. Arcus activate.
Give it up, everyone.
Right. Locked in. Won't get away. All right, let's keep moving.
Oh, allzu lang kannst du jetzt auch nicht mehr dauern für die 10, ne? Ich meine, ich habe halt überhaupt nicht mitgezählt, aber... Oh.
Now's our chance.
Go. There. Now's our chance.
It's my turn.
Oh, hätte ich eigentlich machen. Ja, obwohl, zählt das?
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Das ist halt die Frage. Hätte das gezählt?
It's my turn. Now.
Nein.
It's my turn.
My turn.
What?
Give it up, everyone.
Go. All right, let's do this.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Leave it to me. That takes care of them.
Vermutlich. Ah, okay, ich wollte gerade sagen. Sagen wir uns das wieder nicht. So wie bei dem Schrittzähler wollte ich gerade sagen, dass wir uns das wieder nicht erzählen, wann wir die 10 fertig haben. Aber da habe ich mich wohl geirrt. Oder hau bloß ab. Wenn man das gewusst hätte, hätte man die Waffe gar nicht wieder updaten brauchen. Weil wir haben ja die von Marquez auch abgedatet, weil die dürfen wir jetzt garantiert behalten. Ja, ne? Dumm gelaufen. Aber das kann man im Vorfeld ja nicht wissen, außer man guckt sich irgendeinen scheiß Guide an. Oh, doch nicht. Doch, Moment. Okay. Doch, er dürfte es behalten. Und wir haben noch irgendwas... EP plus 100 prevents blind. Okay, so, warte mal. Unsere Hauptaufgabe ist... Naughty Highway. Okay, also nicht das, wo wir gerade waren, ne? Doch da. So, dann gehen wir den Mob mal suchen. Ah, ja, dich habe ich übersehen.
Watch out, guys!
Here we go! All right, let's do this!
It's my turn. Now!
I'll pick you up!
You okay?
Wieder ein Arsch voll Gift.
Right! Now!
I've got it finished!
Leave it to me.
Right! Fire!
Könnt ihr bitte den
Is
verfehlen,
everybody
danke?
okay?
Now's the chance. My turn. All right, let's do this.
Right!
Leave it to me. That.
Right! Fire! Now!
I'll pick you up!
Leave it to me.
My turn! All right, let's keep going.
Ja, müsste das ja eigentlich hier sein, ne? Aber da ist es irgendwie nicht. Mal gucken. So. Gehen wir schon mal auf Numero sicher. Aber nicht das Ding, ne? Ich wollte gerade sagen, aber das wäre sehr traurig.
Now's the chance. Let's go. All right, let's do this.
Right! Oh no, you're almost in range!
Leave it to me.
Locked and walking away! My turn! My turn!
Go. Go. Gotcha.
Well, that went
How'd you expect it to go?
I did it.
Burst drive. Break the time barrier, allowing allies to act faster.
Yeah, more of that.
Das ist
Thanks.
Haste. Jo. Also wenn das auf alle geht, wäre das mal der Knaller, ey. Okay, das... Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt hier hin.
Now's the chance. Let's my turn. Go. Gotcha.
I can do this! Now!
I'll pick you up! My turn!
Leave it to me. Now.
Go. My turn.
It's my turn!
Right. There's no time to waste.
Immer dieses Kack-Verfehlen, ne? Wow. Here
Oh,
we
a treasure
go.
chest!
Hi. Attack free. Und davon, oh, haben wir schon ein paar. Halt.
Come on then!
All right, let's do this.
I can do this! Oh no, you're almost in range!
Right. Locked and walking away. Go. Go. You all right? Go.
Right!
Right.
Now!
I've got you!
Bam!
That was
Let's
perfect,
keep it up.
Elisa!
Ja, erwischt.
Now's our chance! We can do
My
this!
turn. It's my turn. Eat that.
Right!
Here we go. It's my turn.
I can do this! Fire!
Right!
Go. That's that. Let's keep
Alter, wie
moving.
geht's? Jo, gibt's was Neues? Oh, yes. Perfekt. Das ist halt richtig gut. Ja, geil. Na, wer Bock auf Schlange?
It's my turn. Eat that. My turn.
Right. Right. Is everyone okay?
Ja.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
Das ist übel.
All right. Let's do this.
Right.
You're finished.
It's my turn.
Wow, im Ernst?
There's a performance just for you.
Okay, die scheinen eine Menge auszuhalten.
And Anthony, you've been a wonderful audience.
Right. This is my party arrow.
Here we go.
Ba-ba-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Go. Gotcha. Right.
Au, 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 au.
Flames, gather on my track.
Bevor ich abkratze.
Leave it to me. How about this? Oh no, you don't. You alright?
I can do this.
Flames, gather on my track. Strike.
I can do this. Let's go.
Arcus activate.
You alright?
Ha! Ha! Thanks.
Okay, ich hab Scheiße drauf rein.
I can do this.
Modi.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn. How about this?
Right. Arcus activate.
Ha! Thanks.
Take this. There's a performance just for you. And Anthony, you've been a wonderful audience.
My turn. There. Now's a chance. Let's go, everyone. Leave it to me. Take this. This isn't good.
Ba-da-da-da.
How about this? My turn. There. Go. Gotcha.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
Appreciate it.
My turn. There's a performance just for you. And Anthony, you've been a wonderful audience.
Here we go. Leave it to me. Time barrier. Right.
Keep it up, everyone.
Right. Turn to flame. Burn.
My turn. All right. Let's do this. It's my turn. Time barrier. Right. My turn.
I can do this.
Here we go. Too slow.
Right.
That's gucken.
My turn.
Right. Go.
Right.
My turn.
Läuft aber sehr gut.
No way. Right.
There's a performance just for you. And Anthony, you've been a wonderful audience. Is everybody okay?
Perfekt.
I did it.
Done.
Okay. Dann war er tatsächlich hier. Nee.
Now's our chance. Here we go.
I can do this.
Right. My turn.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Immer wieder hochprügeln.
Well, that went better than expected.
Bro-Fists.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Ja, echt, ne? Mensch. Wer hätte es gedacht?
Now's our chance.
Go.
We can do this.
Go. Gotcha.
I can do this. Go!
I'll bend you up. Right.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Boom.
That takes care of them.
Go.
My turn.
I can do
Hat
this.
sich gleich ausgeschlängelt, ihr
Here we go.
blöden
My
Viecher.
turn.
I can do this.
It's my turn. Go.
I can do this.
It's my turn. Now. Go.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
Yes. Ja, auf euch habe ich gerade keinen Bock. So, wir werden wohl angegriffen, ne? Die Terroristen, sie machen da Scheiße. Okay. Mechanical. Ja klar, und wir rennen jetzt ins brennende Gebäude rein. Was ist da los? Das ist Metal Gear, weißt du Bescheid, ne? Metal Gear.
Stay on guard and don't get cocky. Go.
Also da muss man sagen, gut, dass wir die Punkte voll gemacht haben.
Let's do this. Leave it to me.
Aua.
Keep it up, everyone.
Leave it to me. Time barrier. Right.
Right.
It's my turn. Fire! Go!
I'll bend you up.
My turn.
There's a performance just for you. Seventh Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
My turn. Now's a chance. Let's go, everyone.
Boost.
Leave it to me.
Too slow! Here we go!
Ja doch, let's
Flames and scatter on my path! Strike!
Let's
my
fucking
turn.
go.
This is my sparking override arrow!
It's my turn.
Er ist noch nicht so weit, deswegen
about
machen wir
this?
es auch noch nicht.
Arcus activate. Ha!
Here we go!
Right. Eat that.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Ha! My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
My
Aber
turn!
macht 200 voll.
I can do this. Fire!
It's my turn.
Oh, oh.
My turn!
Ist noch draußen, ist gut.
I can do this.
Leave it to me. Eat that now.
Got it! Here we go! Alright, let's do this!
Right. Give it up, everyone.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. I hope you're finished.
I can do this.
Hat's unterbrochen, ne? Ja, hat's tatsächlich unterbrochen.
My turn!
My turn.
Right.
My turn!
Ja, steht auch noch so zum Tucken drin, ne?
Right.
Leave it to me. There you go.
Got it!
Right. Go.
I'll pick you up.
Here we go!
There's a performance just for you.
Moment, hat sich das Ding gerade geheilt?
And Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Go!
Dieses Drecksding hat sich geheilt.
Flames and scatter on my path! Strike!
Leave it to me. Eat that.
I can do this.
Oh, Kacke.
Right. Fire.
Leave it to me. Time barrier.
Right. Give it up, everyone.
It's my turn. Fire.
My turn!
Okay, der war shit.
This is my sparking override arrow!
Go!
So.
Thanks.
Right!
There's a performance just for you. And Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Leave it to me. How about this?
Take this.
My turn!
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Not enough pints.
Arcus activate.
My turn!
Shit.
I'll help.
Thanks. Ha!
Take this. Give it up, everyone.
Go!
It's my turn. Eat that.
I can do this.
Too slow! Go! Alright,
Let's do this!
Keep it up, everyone!
Leave it to me. How about this?
I can do this. I can do this.
Here we go. Right. Now. Got it.
It's my turn. Go!
I'll pick you up!
Go.
Doch, doch, doch.
Ha, go. Gotcha.
Let's go!
I've got you.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Here we go.
There's a performance just for you! Seventh Rhapsody! You've been a wonderful audience!
This is my sparking overlap arrow.
Flames gather on my strike. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Damn.
I did it.
I did. Success.
Please, hold your...
Success. Läuft. Tja, sie hat einen Punkt, ne? Ich meine, das sind jetzt einfach mal die Geheimnisse, die man gerade so einfach rausbläst. Jetzt kannst du dich bedanken, Claire. Go. Klar. Aber weißt du, da macht man wieder was Gutes und dafür kriegst du dann trotzdem noch einen Einlauf von ihr. Ah, bitch, ey. Lisa hat sich schon wieder die übelste Fratze, ey. Okay. Das war ein Ablenkungsmanöver hier, Lappen. Aber sonst... So, ich gehe mal davon aus, wir müssen dort jetzt hin. Gucken wir nochmal. Okay, zur Mine, ne? Sag's eine Ahnung. Yeah, ist das trotzdem der... warte mal. Gerade mal in der Stadt gucken, ob es einen anderen Weg gab. Weil das ist ja Saxon Mountain Path, ne? Vermutlich doch. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Okay, und ich sollte unbedingt speichern. Unbedingt.
Ugh, every minute we spend here, things are getting worse for the miners. Stay calm.
Bring it! My turn!
I can do this. Fire!
Right! It's my turn! Here we go!
It's my turn.
Right!
You okay?
It's my turn! Go! Go! This is it! Go!
Ah, müssen wir wieder ein bisschen Punkte sammeln. Hier sind wir anders.
Go! I'll get you up! Right! Oh, we did it!
Da wurde Reen noch am Ende eingefroren. Ja, war wieder zu erwarten.
It's my turn. Go!
I'll get you up!
Right! Now! Go!
My turn!
Das ist hier jetzt mal schön
I can
pennen.
do this. Fire!
It's my turn! Eat that! Go! We'll cut our own path! My turn! Now's a chance! Gotcha! You're finished!
Right!
Right! Eat that!
Right!
Won't give up!
Right! Fire! Go!
I'll get you up!
It's my turn! There's no time to waste!
Ah, ich soll ihn unbedingt heilen. Dringendst. So, jetzt müssten wir ja vermutlich gleich richtig... Ja doch, Mine Osten, alles klar, doch. Definitiv. Wir sind auf dem richtigen Weg.
Man, if terrorists really were planning to blow up the mine, it would ship.
Enemy sighted! Go!
It's my
Also
turn.
wenn diese Terroristengeschichte jetzt gleich ist und sie ist auch dabei, dann ist Kuro aus der Nummer raus, sonst nicht.
My turn!
I can do this.
My turn!
It's my turn! Here we go! Go! Gotcha! You're finished!
Well, that went
How'd you expect it to go?
Autotier, Counterattack. Ah, Spitze. Boom, boom.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful!
Weil das auch ist.
Don't let it intimidate you! My turn! Alright,
Der ist
let's
gut.
do this! It's my turn!
Locked in? Won't get away!
Right! Oh no, you doubled in range!
My turn.
Right!
Go! Sit! It's my turn now! Go!
It's my turn!
Wir haben eigentlich noch zu viel, um hier einen auf
Right!
Larifari zu machen, ne?
You alright? Here we go! Right! Locked in? Won't get away now! Go!
It's my turn! Fire! Is everyone okay?
Übel, ey. Ja.
The hell?
Ja. Auf nach unten. Können sich gegenseitig wieder bekriegen hier. Ja. Bubble.
Well, to start with, we need to work out exactly what's going on here.
If it's true that the terrorists are working with the Noble faction, it seems likely their aim is to eliminate the evidence of whatever they've been hiding in the
But did they really have to go this far? The Iron Mine is owned by His Majesty the Emperor himself.
That's right. The province of Nortia is tasked with managing it, while Rhineford Mines and iron is the single most vital natural resource to this nation's continued survival. If this isn't resolved quickly, it's going to deal a heavy blow to the entire country, including the nobles themselves.
So I guess the question is just whether the Noble faction and the terrorists realize that or not. Sounds to me like they're a pretty divided bunch as it is.
Yep. The terrorists seem like they're basically all commoners, too. They're only cooperating because they both see...
And if that's the case, it seems pretty likely that what they're doing here is related to that
Sounds like someone started the party without...
Lol, was machen die denn hier?
Angelica!
You came too, George?
Yo, figured you'd show up eventually.
Well, we had to test the sidecar, obviously.
This bike is just full of surprises. We made the trip to Ruhr in 7 hours. So, speed-wise, we're looking great. Comfort, though, we're gonna have to tweak a few things.
I swear, you two never change. Kinda figured Toho wouldn't be able to make it, too.
Yeah. She's working on gathering a boatload of information, though. She said she'd be in touch if she finds anything out.
Well, that's reassuring, at least.
Could someone tell me what's...
You seem to be hot on the trail of something, but I'm not sure it's the same thing we're investigating.
Does this have something to do with those family affairs you told me you were worried about?
Yeah, it does.
Wie hart der Schatten da am Abspacken ist bei ihr auf dem Kopf, eh?
I had some nagging suspicions about it. Unfortunately, my hunch turned out to be right on the money.
Hold on. Isn't the director of the first factory...
My dear Uncle Heidel Rogner. Seems like it might do us both some good to swap info. How about it?
Let's find a better place to talk.
They're dumping iron onto the black market?
Yeah. The amount of steel they're producing doesn't quite match up with the amount of iron ore being mined. That's been the case for quite a few years.
Officially, the reason given is that the purity of the ore being mined is lower now than it used to. But if you look at what's coming out of the mine, there's no evidence of that.
Well, that would explain why the figures don't add up.
And because they were feeding the raw iron onto the black market rather than the finished steel.
That makes it a lot harder to notice when a little goes missing here and there.
Man, Toho put all the pieces together.
I'd expect no less from my beloved.
She poured over everything. Reinford's yearly sales figures, government reports on the mine's productivity. That's how she picked up on the discrepancy.
She's really something else.
Iron ore being sold off the black market, accounting sheets that don't add up. George, how much iron ore is unaccounted for, roughly speaking? Assuming for a moment that all the missing iron was refined into steel, how much steel would we be looking at?
This is just a bit of speculative math on my part, but I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 Torum, which is enough to build 2,000 oxen tanks.
2,000?
That's practically an army.
The Saxon iron mine is a pillar of the Empire's economy. The amount of iron they pull out of there is almost... Even if you pocket a small amount every year, it's going to add up to a lot of iron real quick.
What are they planning to do with all of it? Is the noble faction trying to make their own tanks in secret?
They couldn't even if they wanted to. Only the second factory has the knowledge and equipment to make tanks. And not only does the second factory have close ties with the Imperial Army, it also leans toward the reformist faction.
You need all kinds of complicated technology to make even a basic... It's not as simple as just grabbing some steel, some blueprints, and some grease and getting to work.
So what does that leave them? Selling the iron to another country for profit? I don't know how likely that is. Seems like deals that big would be too easy to trade.
Okay, so setting aside the ore itself for a moment. Now that you know this, and given what's happening in Ruhr right now, what were the two of you planning on doing?
Oh. It's pretty simple. My uncle oversees the first factory, and the provincial army is blockading the mine. There's no way my family isn't involved. On the other side, you've got all the miners just trying to do their jobs who got dragged into this whole mess. I'm a Rogner. I might not be a great daughter, but there's no way I'm gonna let this go on without putting up a fight.
Angie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seriously gonna go talk to your old man about this?
Hell no. Like he'd even listen to a word I said. Same goes for the provincial army. I'd just be wasting my breath. That's why I'm planning on sorting out this mess myself. I used to work part-time in the mine. I know the place like the back of my hand. As long as I can find my way inside, I think I can handle the terrorists well enough.
I figured you'd say something like...
Honestly, does nothing faze you?
In that case, I'd like to ask that you take us along.
We can look at this as a test of how to best respond to a sudden crisis. Looking at it from that perspective, I think it fits neatly within the scope of our future.
Yeah, after hearing all that, I don't want to let them have their way.
Agreed.
I'm with Angelica here. My family's involved in this too. I feel like I have a duty to do something about it.
Thanks. Truth be told, I was kind of hoping you'd back me up anyway. Whatever help you can give?
Well, the next thing we need to consider is how to slip into the mine without the
At the very least, Angie should be able to get the officer in charge to talk with her.
So, what, we sneak inside while she's distracting them?
I don't know. That sounds a little overly simplistic to...
Leave finding our way in to me. If anyone's good at cutting red tape, it's my mother. Maybe she could help us out.
She could, but would she?
Well, if you think so.
All right, I'll leave securing an alternate route to you then. For now, I'm gonna see if I can find out anything else about my family's or the Provincial Army's involvement here. George, give Toa a call and see if you can find out what the Imperial government is doing about all this.
Gotcha. I'll see if I can turn up any machinery that might be useful too. This is starting to feel like last year's field studies all...
Da freut er sich wieder. So. Können wir jetzt einfach zur Mine wieder latschen, oder was? Ach ne. Okay, erstmal mit der Mutter quatschen. Hup. Da. Okay, warte mal. Vorsichtshalber. Man weiß ja nie, ne? Aber ich meine, das ist ja eigentlich nie verkehrt.
Welcome back, everyone. I've been waiting.
I knew it.
Like the rising of this...
I see how it is. You're taking right...
As long as I wear this uniform, I'm simply a humble maid of the... You, the chairman, and Master Gwyn are all...
Thanks, I think.
Of course. Please.
Bring them in.
As you wish.
Mother, we need...
Excuse us.
I apologize for canceling our... But it's looking unlikely I'll be able to join you tonight.
No, that's fine. We understand.
It's hardly surprising, given the current circumstances.
I'm not sure what's keeping you so busy, considering you haven't even managed to fulfill one of your most basic...
My lady,
The miners who work at Saxon are employees of this company. With the Provincial Army barricading the mine and refusing to budge, those miners are at the mercy of the terrorist. I assume you've issued a formal objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Not on behalf of the company, no. It sounds like Director Heidel Ragnar of the First Factory has requested something be done. As a for
That's it? The first factory has been dumping huge amounts of ore onto the black market for... Don't even try and tell me you haven't noticed.
Of course I've noticed. Being unable to bring the first factory in line allowed that to happen, and that's my failure, I admit. But think, if we assume the terrorists aren't acting alone here, what good would it do to issue an objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Well,
there are many possible outcomes to this crisis. We need to consider the possibility that the terrorists may set off an explosive in the mine. This is a global company. Measures will need to be put in place to protect stock prices.
She's got a point. Anything that affects the Reinford company is going to indirectly affect a lot of people's...
Correct. The Reinford Group is its own entity with its own role to fill. The Provincial Army and the RMP are acting in accordance with their purpose. And action with a purpose. That's what keeps the... So tell me, what's your...
Well...
If you get what I'm saying, I suggest you leave. I expect the explosion at the military factory is the extent of the damage the terrorists will cause here. I'll give you several additional tasks. I suggest you work on those for the remainder of the day. And considering the situation here, I think it'd be best if you leave Ruhr tomorrow morning. You have my permission as a sitting director on the Academy's board.
But...
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to keep making the same mistakes.
Oh?
All my life, I've turned a blind eye to what was going on right in front of me. I did it when you drove Grandfather out and took his position as chairman. And I did it when Father died and you let work become your life. All along, you've been working to build the company bigger, and all along, I just looked the other... But in our field studies at Thor's, I've seen the imbalances and injustices of the world crop up over and over. But even with that, and all of us, really, have to face that head on. And that's exactly what we've been doing. You asked what our purpose is. After 6 months at the Academy, that's my answer.
Well said.
Agreed.
That's why this time, I don't plan on backing down. You need to hear the truth, and I need to be the one to tell. As your daughter, and above all, as someone who's watched the Reinford company grow ever since I was a little girl. Mother, you're running this company the wrong way.
My lady.
Can I assume you, in your infinite wisdom, are planning to tell me the correct way to run my company?
Naturally, but I still need more experience before I can do that. I promise you, though, that by the time I graduate from the Academy, I'll show you how this company should be run. As someone who just might succeed you as the chairman someday, I should be able to do at least that much.
It's one thing to make a promise. It's quite another to live up to it. Still, at least you're starting to see the bigger picture.
Mother.
Give it to her, Sharon.
Certainly. Here, my lady.
What's this?
Okay.
Some kind of key?
Correct. It opens the door to a passage that connects Ruhr City to the iron mine.
Wait!
There's really a secret path.
The former chairman built it for use in case of an... You'll find the entrance in the underground part of a maintenance room on the upper level of the city.
If we use that passage...
We should be able to completely avoid having to deal with the Provincial Army.
I'm not going to say things. Right now, I just believe this is the best way to press forward. And I'm going to tell you why through actions, not words.
Excuse us, Madam Chairman. We've learned a lot during our field studies, and we'll put it all to use to come out on top.
You don't need to worry about us.
They've grown a lot in the last 6 months. It's been a pleasure to watch them. Surely it wouldn't hurt to acknowledge that Lady Elisa has grown too.
She's still got a ways to go. If she wants to take the mantle of the Reinford Company from me, she'll have to show me she's got what it takes. Anyway, It seems all our principal players have assembled. Can I ask you to do one more thing?
Certainly.
Dieses S-Craft, bla bla, musst du... Ja, okay. Judgment Arrow. Vielleicht hat es mal einen größeren Bereich als dieses kleine, dreckige Scheißding. Ah, okay.
Who would have thought there'd be an underground passage going all the way from Ruhr? Gwen really does think of everything.
Oh, you know Elisa's grandfather?
I've heard you two got along famously back when he was still living in...
He taught me all kinds of great stuff. How to pick up girls, the best spots in the entertainment district, you know, the really important things in life.
It's not that I can't believe it, it's that I can.
I can only hope to sit and learn at the feet of the master one day.
Still, it's probably thanks to him that Angie didn't go any further off the rails than she did.
Can't deny that.
That's nothing to laugh about.
I wonder if we'll seem as colorful to the first years when...
So, you think this is gonna work?
Oh boy.
Alright, that's...
What is this thing?
An orbital wave.
It's currently in development at the Institute of Technology, but I managed to convince them to let me borrow it. It emits directional orbital waves to widen the area where you can transmit and receive signal. That means you'll be able to use your Arcus unit's communication functionality even down here in the...
That sounds pretty handy.
You can do that?
Yep. Toe is busy gathering information on what's going on across the Empire, and I'll be able to pass that info along to you while overseeing this operation. But if things get too dangerous, I'll give you the order to pull out, so make sure...
Got it.
It'll be nice to have some support.
Well, if George is just a call away, we've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I think it's about time we got going. And thanks again, everyone, for coming along. I've got my Arcus on me, so I should be able to hold my own in battle.
Always room for one more with us.
Your knowledge of the mind will really...
I'm looking forward to seeing you clean up with those Taito skills of yours.
Tatsächlich, sie ist ein spielbarer Charakter. Interessant. Gut. Aber ich würde sagen, den Dungeon machen wir morgen. Und hier cutten wir jetzt. Dementsprechend bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen. Haut rein, macht gut. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Und tschüss.